what's up besties? It's your girl Elaine Michelle and I'm back with another video. Thank you so much for stopping back by my channel. If this is your very first time, I need you to stop what you're doing, click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss any more of my videos. Alright, so as you can see, I got a nice little stacky stack here, and if you follow me on Instagram, I did a brief overview of where I'm at as far as my planners are concerned. So I just thought I would show you my mid-year update on what I'm using and how I'm using it and how I plan to kind of streamline my life. I think I've kind of found a little bit of planner peace and how I'm gonna work things out. So yeah, let's get into this. All right, so one of the things about being a influencer is that we get a chance to try a lot of different products and find things that work for us or may not work for us, whatever, and show you guys. So you may see a lot of planners come through and come in and out, and that doesn't mean I'm not necessarily using them. It just means it didn't really fit my needs, but that doesn't mean it didn't fit someone else's needs that were out there. So I just like to present things to people that they can see, and then I show you the ones that I use or whatever, or how I would use it in that sense. So it does look like it's a lot of planners here, but again, as an influencer, I found that I was trying to stuff everything all into one category, trying to fit things in for my plan with me videos, or just budgeting and so I just found myself being crammed into one or two planners, and then my mind gets overwhelmed. And I found that when my mind gets overwhelmed, I have a very, very hard time of keeping up with everything. So in order for me to move ahead and go forward with my life, I definitely want to make sure that I am moving forward in the right direction with the type of planners that I'm using and streamlining my planners as well. All right, so with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into the planners. And I don't have a particular order, so I'll just get started with with what's on top. So, oh goodness gracious, goodness. Okay, so here we have the A5, and this is my A5 that holds my petite planners. So as you guys know, my petite planner is my babe. Okay, I love her. I think she's awesome. I think she's amazing. Okay, I found that I use this a lot for on the go, but now as it gets more in here, I find that I'm just kind of oh, it's so heavy, don't want to take it, whatever. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to streamline everything inside of here, but let me show you kind of what's inside of this particular planner. So I like this one because I got a chance to decorate the pockets, do some fun little things with the planner press digital dash box. I love those, and just some of the different things that you can get and stick and accessorize over here. This is a 6-string Tennessee. My sister calls it a Tennessee TN notebook that you can get from the Foxy Fix. I don't know if I said that. I think this is in sugar. But I'll have all that details and all that stuff down low. So like I said, there are 6 different strings, and so yes, I have 6 different books inside of here, and then it has the pocket in the back and the pin loop. Now the fun thing about this is that all the petite planners fit in here, and it's not just made for petite planners, it's actually made for inserts. It just so happens that the petite planners fit inside of here. So the first one that I have is my planner, my weekly spread. I actually was printing these inserts out from the planner press, and I really like those. This is my spread from Father's Day, and I like doing it like this. And then here I have the daily. Now I really like using the daily spread. I feel like it's really nice and really functional, but the thing is, again, I feel like it may be a little cumbersome. I like using this for this. I tried decorating it. I like decorating maybe afterwards, maybe half of the week is gone, but I haven't really found my zhuzh with decorating in full. As you can see, I do love decorating my monthly. That is a whole entire thing. That monthly right there is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I like adding deco in where the deco needs to be added again, but these are in quarters. So the way that it works is you get April through June, and so I have a new one that is July through September, which I'll be setting up here shortly. And so I have all of that stuff in here. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to plan all this. But I did use it, like I would separate my days. Let me show you kind of how I separate my days too, because that makes sense. I do personal, I do YouTube, and I do Etsy. That's kind of how I was going forward. And then as the end of the month kind of came, I decided to separate it into personal, Michelle as my branding, and then Etsy. Now I would keep this one on me and have it with me everywhere that I went, so I could just jot down little to-dos and stuff like that. And then I found myself making a to-do list, and I don't know, like it's just I don't know. I'll get back to this. I don't know. But anyway, so here is my monthly planner, and I would use this to basically like just kind of use it for social media and keeping up with what videos I want to produce and how I want to produce them. I'm brained up in the back, like how I'm doing everything. Like it's kind of worked out a lot. And then I had this where I was kind of using for like new releases and things that are in there. So I kind of have this I do have this jump banded right here. So they're like stuck together, and I love it. Like I love that. But I think I found a new way to do something, so I don't know, that's gonna stay there, but that's where I'm at right now, so I'm showing you. And then here is my budget planner, as you guys see that all the time, which is just in another monthly planner, so that's a thing. And then back here I have an online shopping log, which I kind of stopped using. I really need to get back into that after this No by July, of course, but I do like having this because it helped me to keep track of different things that I was spending, and when I received it and all of that stuff. So yeah, so this is what like a shopping log would look like for me, and all of, you know, just all of the dates and stuff in there. And then it has a place for like promo codes, which I thought that was pretty cool. If I have any promo codes that I need to be, you know, using, then those are there. Alright, so that's that one. And then back here I have my notes, and right now, like I actually was waiting on this video because I wanted to wait for my new dashboard covers to come in, but they actually haven't made it in just yet. So but I put these little printouts inside of here, and then I did them backwards, and this is supposed to be on the inside, but I had some like printage spillage or whatever on here, and so because of that I ended up just kind of trying to figure out how I can make it work, because these dashboards are like very much so expensive. It's a whole thing. Alright, so then I have a notebook, and I was using this notebook for like all things planning to better me, and that actually came in handy. I really love this. I keep all of my notes like kind of streamlined, who I need to talk to, things I need to do, and I'm gonna keep this because this will help us with planning going forward. And I mean, we've almost been planning for like, oh wow, now 7 months. So I'm just really excited about the retreat, and that's what I used that for. And then I have a new one back here, and this one is a tracker. Now I was like, I asked you guys how I should use the tracker, and we're gonna use the tracker for like videos and stuff for the month. So I kind of started in June with kind of getting ready and prepped for it. So I decided that this would be recording, editing, uploading, doing my thumbnail, my tags, and then the promotion, and then like what video it was, and if I did all of those things for that video. And this is good for me because a lot of times I'll find myself recording my videos, but then I forget to like, not forget to edit them, but I'll like skip order in editing, or I'll bulk record and then I'll forget that I did a video. So this is just really helpful for me to be able to streamline and see, you know, what videos and stuff I'm recording, because that's a thing. So yeah, that is the last book in here, and that is the A5 planner with the Petite planners in there. So the Petite planners do come from Erin Condren as well, but this again comes from Foxy Fix, and I like how that fits in there, and it just kind of has everything I need. If I need to go smaller, I probably would take out some of the Petite planners, like maybe my notebook, I don't really need that in there anymore, and maybe like my monthly planner for social media and all that stuff, I could like do without that one. But anyways, that's there. So moving forward, okay, so now we have I just got them entangled. So now I have my vertical planner here, and this is the colorful vertical layout, and I absolutely love this planner. Like, I think it's so gorgeous. This is where I started out, so like this gives me all of the vibes of when I first started doing my planner and all of that stuff. I definitely like started off in Erin Condren. So I don't know if you guys have been following me that long, but I've been an EC girl since the beginning. I just like the fact that, well, we'll get into that later. So anyways, the paper quality is so amazing, and I love doing spreads. Like, doing spreads kind of like makes me really happy, and sometimes I find myself having to backtrack and do it later. So I decided to make this a memory keeping planner where I could just go back and use a kit that I want to use, especially because I PR for a couple of people and I want to be able to use their stickers and use them, you know, and show you guys how I use them and how you could use them. So this will kind of be like well, I'm gonna be back planning basically, but memory keeping, and then you'll also get a chance to see the cute little spreads and stuff that I come up with. So this is what the vertical colorful looks like, and I am definitely here for it. I love the colors, the brights. I'm more of a neutral girl, but I decided since I'm just memory keeping in here, you know, the colors won't really bother me as much, so I'm here for it. All right, so that's this one, and it just says live now on the front, and this is an 18-month planner. So I don't know if I've said that before, but this one is 18 months, so you see the coils are a little bit thicker and everything in here is just thicker than a Snicker. So that's a thing. All right, so here we have my hourly layout. Now I use an hourly at work, like at my my real job. I use that at work because I really like how the hourly layout is. I love this one. So I got neutral because again, I'm using it at a office setting, and I mean, I'm already rocking a lot of pink at work anyway, so it's a thing. And by rocking pink, I mean like my whole desk is like full of pink stuff. Like, you're gonna know it's a girl in here. So it's a whole thing. So they changed the way that the hours are done. They didn't give us half-hour slots anymore, which is, I mean, that's fine. But they gave us more time, so we got 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., which is kind of cool. For me, I actually could have did without, like, I could have had my day start from like 7 to 7. I would have been fine with a 7 to 7, but you know, everybody doesn't use this for the purpose of work. I am actually using it for that. So the way that I use it is I just write in like what I have going on that day in that time slot. So if I have someone that's coming to visit, a meeting or whatever, I put it in that time slot. If I have some things that I need to get done, because there's a department that leaves before I do. So if there's something I need to complete for that day, I know I need to complete it by a certain hour and get it over there on time. So this helps me just kind of stay in line with that. And I love that I'm able to, over here on the side, I can write, you know, like my main focuses for the week. I'll put them over here, and then I kind of divvy them up throughout the week. It does have this weekend part. I wish that, like in the focus planner, I wish they would come out with a focus planner that looked exactly like this, but without the Saturday and Sunday, and maybe this was just blank over here. I don't know, but that would be perfect for my work situation, because I end up with this area just being really blank. But yeah, it's so cute, and I love having it on my desk, and it doesn't, like, you know, it just keeps me in line. Okay, get in line. It keeps me in line with everything. And again, this is neutral, and this is just a 12-month, so it's just gonna go to July of next year, which, you know, that's not a problem because I'll be getting a new one then anyway. So this is the cover and what it looks like, and this will be going to work and stay at work. This does not travel. It just stays at work unless I'm doing, like, I decide to do a plan with me, like decorate or something. It would come home, but other than that, it just literally stays at my desk. Okay, so let's get, since we're just going right down the line with our ECs, now we have our deluxe planner. If you guys saw my video on Instagram, I was kind of trying to juggle between what I wanted to actually use this one for, but I figured it out, and I thought I had figured it out before, but I just hadn't like wrote it down. Now that I've figured it out and wrote it down, I have a better idea of what I'm going to use this for. So in my binder, if you guys saw my video, I did where I'm doing like my business planner. And so with my business planner, it kind of all goes in there, and I just like plan out what I need to do. Well, with this particular one, I really need to just kind of make sure that I really plan out my content. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. So for the month of July, if I have any goals for a particular content that I'm creating, because now I I have a blog. Well, not now. I've actually had a blog for a while now. I have a blog, I have a podcast, I have a YouTube channel, and I have an Etsy shop. So Etsy kind of can stay by itself over there in the business planner, but I really need to like plan out my content for those other items. So because of that, I'm gonna like probably, you know, erase this. I won't really care about birthdays unless it's something I need to announce, unless I start doing like birthday shout outs. That could be a thing. I don't know. I'll see. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then I can use this to basically like brain dump the ideas that I have. So like I know Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the days that I need to be posting my blogs, and then Mondays and Tuesdays I want to have my podcast up. One of those days. I haven't figured out what day I really want to put it out there, but that's kind of my thing right now as I'm trying to fill out the audience and where I am. But I needed a place to kind of plan those things out and really dive into them. So this will give me an overall view of the month, and then over here I can just make a note. So like here I can put podcast ideas. If I have somebody coming in, if I need to follow up with them, things that I need to do within that month for my podcast, things I need to do for that month for my blog, if I need to get some advertisement, contact people for different articles, get some research done, whatever that is, I can put that over here. And I can do my YouTube channel that might be a little bit more planning. So I have these pages that I can really and truly plan things out and really use and utilize. So before I was using this as a budget planner, so that's kind of how I got in the mindset of using the pages, but now I'm going to be using this for content planning. So the other thing that I like about this, and I'm probably going to get some separators maybe, but there's the notes pages in the back. So anything like if I go have a meeting, a call, something like that, an interview I want to take notes on so I can have cliff notes, I can put all of those right back here, and all of that will be housed in one place. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to getting into with this particular planner. It's the Deluxe Monthly, and it is in the colorful. I did do a lot of colorful this year. It's interesting. I'm here for it though. And it has the black coil. All right. So that's that one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get in our EC binder. We'll just go ahead and, you know, just keep going. That's the thing. And this one, I have fallen in love with this, and I'm okay with the binder. I know some people are taking it off and putting it on disc, but I'm actually okay with the binder as of right now. Y'all know I'm being changed it up and switched it, flipped it, and rubbed it down. But I probably may change this out just to see how, if you know, whatever. But this is more so of a home planner. I'm using this for everything Michelle. All of my businesses will be streamlined and running through here. So I did my July, and I kind of showed you guys how I set it up with new releases, what I'm going to be tracking. I actually haven't finished my tracker yet, but this is what it looks like for the month of July. So I put like my little dots here to let me know what needs to be posted, what I need to work on, and then for the actual week I kind of like did my daily plans of what I need to do. I'm actually going to change this out. I got an idea from At Home with Kita that I think is really going to work for me inside of this planner, and it's really going to make a lot of sense for how I'm trying to do everything anyway. So I actually love this spread a lot, so I can't wait to like kind of try it again and show you guys in here. But it is a horizontal planner, and I'm gonna start using it where I'm probably gonna take out the dates and I'm just gonna make categories and see how that'll go. And I think that's gonna work for me. But you know, if it doesn't work, I'll always go back to the drawing board and figure out, you know, what actually will work for me. And that's the thing I love about planners, especially something like this, is I can take pages out and take them in, but overall I make it my own. So if I do something one week and I don't like it, there's another week I can change it and make it something different and go forward from there. And that's what I really love about planning and, you know, finding your planner piece. So this one I do have all the way through July of next year in here. I took out, I think did I take out some notes pages or something? I took out something because this might have been an 18 month and it just wasn't fitting, because I know I have some extra pages somewhere. But that is how I'm going to be using this binder. It'll just be for home, and I'll have it here. So in the event that I do get someone in here to help me with working and stuff, I'll be writing down their tasks and leaving it in here, and they can like do their sign off on what days they came and how many hours they worked. I'll have all that stuff in here, and it'll just help keep me like focused and being in one spot, and I love that. So this is so cute. And I don't think I ever noticed that this had the EC on the back of there. I think that is absolutely adorable. Okay, and last but not least is my Hobonichi. I have this inside of a print pression case and or pocket sleeve, whatever you want to call it. But what is this? I was like, what do I have here? This is my Hobonichi. I have a Hobonichi Weeks, and then I have a Hobonichi Weeks Mega. Alright, so you're probably like, why, girl? Why do you have all this? So this one is kind of like my on-the-go planner. I love this planner for what it is for. Like, it's just so super cute, and I can jot down little notes, just kind of the things that are really important for me to do, things I need to reflect on throughout the week, get done. I have that view for me right there, and I love it. I use this one. I was using it, you know, just to kind of keep with me and hold on to, and I've tried some different styles. I have some kits in here. I've used just like happy planner stickers. I've done just some pen and just kind of doing stuff like that. So I've kind of played around with this for a couple of weeks, and then I finally figured, like, I do like doing the spreads and doing the kits and stuff like that. So I'll be doing that. But if I get busy, that pen and paper won't hurt anybody. So I added these Erin condren tabs over here because I had some, and I was like, why not use them over here? I actually was going to use them in something else, and I ended up was like, why not use them in my Hobonichi? So that's what I did. Then I started, as I was getting my podcast and rebranding myself, I had this and I didn't have my A5, so I just started jotting down my notes, right? And I loved it so much because I went from notes, I had like all of these different things in here. I was like, oh my gosh, I love having this little notebook. I was like, I need to really streamline this and use this effectively. So I was like, why not get a Hobonichi Weeks Mega, and that has all of the like extra notes pages back here. So that's why I have this one, and this one over here is my content creating thing, like on the go type of planner. So over here is how I worked with it. I just got it in like a week ago, so this is how I'm using this one. I am doing like basically what I need to produce for that week, and then over here I'll have like what platform and all that stuff. And it's so funny, I actually was able to fill up all of my little boxes here, and it worked out last week. So what I'm gonna do is make me some stickers, probably that says PR, a YouTube sticker, a blog, Instagram, podcast, and I'm really trying to keep up with things like that. Like, I want to post the IGTV once a week. So this is just helping me stay online with things that I need to post and how to get there. And I have a whole series coming up of like how I'm doing social media, organizing, getting things together, what products I use to keep me focused, things like that. You'll see that coming. So I really like using this for that purpose. And like I said, it sticks in my purse. And because I'm always on the go, this is perfect for me. If I have a content idea or something, I can just pick this up, write it down, and then go with it from there. I usually always have my laptop and my iPad with me, but you know, not all the time I can just pull out my iPad and laptop in places and just sit down and go for it. So this is a really good idea for me. Alright, you guys, so here are basically all of the planners that I'm going to be using. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what planners and things you are using. How are you keeping in line? Have you found yourself like kind of trying to make sure everything is separate, or are you enjoying the life of one planner? I just want to know. Let me know how everything works for you. I'll do an update at the end of the year. We'll see where we're at, what we're using, how we got here, and all of that jazz. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Mwah! KK, bye!